It's good, yeah. She don't have to look at the camera also.
Talking about underdevelopment in Sarawak, now that is a very interesting thing.
It's actually hard for people like us, the younger generation, to want to go back to the village. You know, as much as we want to live there, going there alone takes up so much time and planning. So that also makes us, sometimes we feel very distant.
You know it's necessary, but at the same time it's taking away from what the land used to provide to the people.
If you go further up, like Bintulu, Miri, it kind of gets worse. It really gets worse. Education is already a problem.
Parents in the village still struggle to send their kids to school. If they don't send their kids to school, it's work at a young age. It's surprising because it still happens now.
As much as you can see that they are struggling and suffering in terms of infrastructure or in terms of like government involvement and stuff like that,
Yeah, I just feel like there's not enough people pushing for critical thinking. What about think about the other side, you know what I mean? Question. Dare to question authorities.
I don't think everybody knows exactly the nitty-gritty about MA63. As I mentioned previously, a lot of our Sarawakian resources were handed over.
Because if you put the amount of resources that Sarawak has and put the amount of development that Sarawak as a region has reached so far, it doesn't quite add up.
It's bad. There's no way to say that it's good.
Yeah, in general, I think most people wouldn't understand why Sarawak is fighting so hard.
Sarawak has a lot of resources that can enable it to be a very strong region.
if money is being created that can go back to the people, I am seeing past their political strategies. I just want the money to go back to the people. I want machineries to start moving, you want ecosystems and communities to be activated. So we should always think on a synergistic mindset.
While we do look to developments in West Malaysia and ask why is Sarawak not developing at the same rate, at the same time, we have the opportunity to develop at a pace that allows for more of a sustainable approach, not so much forest destruction perhaps. Whether or not that is the course of action, the reason behind why we are developing a little bit more slowly is another question.
I just really hope that we can maintain that unity, but also in terms of infrastructure, get a better infrastructure overall.
So my hopes for Sarawak is so that people are more informed. I feel like those in the city should be more informed of those in the village, and those in the village, they have the right to know what's going on, in every part of Sarawak as well, and that will only happen through education.
I hope there can be more communication between people on the ground and people with the ability to shape policies that affect these people. Community consultation. And I hope that there can be more discussions between placemakers, people who are active on the ground that shape social environments, even commercial environments, between them and also the authorities who decide on embargoes and on policies, on what kind of products to bring into the country or the state or what to keep out. There needs to be more roundtable discussions and town hall discussions.
I believe Sarawak can be something that almost anyone would want to come to work and make projects and make very big global impact.